So, I just finished reading Strawberry chapter in the Stormlight Archive, The Way of Kings, and I'm not even going to jump to what happened at the end. I want to speak about something first, because this chapter, even though it wasn't action-packed, for me, it was an important chapter. Uh, Towards just now. My view has completely changed towards her because I did not like her at all. Since she was introduced, I found her to be obnoxious, full of herself, arrogant, condescending. I could not stand her presence. But now, I don't think of her in such a manner at all. I actually like her. The reason for that is because there in this chapter, we got to see something that, for me at least, I did not think it was there in the first place. She's actually a sweet person and very considerate, and she cares a lot about Shalyn. Even Shalyn herself was shocked, uh, and it was shown when she said the king finally gave her permission to visit Shalyn, meaning she was constantly trying to see Shalyn and wanted to make sure to see if she was alright. And she also said that she could work in her waiting room, and it was hard for her to concentrate there in these last few days when Shannon got injured and everything. So Shannon was shocked. So was I, because I never thought that Jasna was this type of person to have this kind of side of her. As well as she actually apologized, which is insane because as what's her name, as Shannon said, you never make any mistakes. That's why it's hard for you to apologize. But no, to me, I was like, whoa, she's actually being expressive and showing that she really does care about her word. And right after she apologized, we could see that something happened, and Shannon said if uh, if she only knew like what was in her pouch, meaning her the soul caster that she stole from Jasna, like because she was giving her compliments, saying like she would have done like a disservice to the scholarly word because she was gonna take away such a great scholar. Not she's not a scholar yet, but someone who has the potential to become like one of the greatest scholars because of the overload of work that she gave to Shannon, because she thinks that what happens is her fault, Jasna's fault. So she sees it as her responsibility of what happened to Shannon. So she was giving her all these praises and compliments. So Shannon felt bad knowing that she stole a soulcaster, as well as when Jasna gave she gave her that empty book with the empty pages, and she said this book was given to me by someone who was very dear to me many years ago. It was like an attempt to convert me into Veronism. I think that person was Dalinar. It's either Dalinar or her father, but I think it's Dalinar. And speaking of which, we haven't seen him in a very long time. So I'm excited to get back to his story and see what happened with him, because it's big. It's really, really big, and it's going to change a lot of things, passing his authority to Adeline and retiring and going back home. So that's exciting. Apart from that, before this, I never gave full credit or the deserved compliments and praises to Jasna because I believe my hate towards her character and the way she was acting prevented me from admitting how wise and how much of an intellectual she is. Especially, there was like a bit reminder to show us that this person knows what they are talking about and she's wise. It was mentioned. I don't want to misquote her, so I'm just going to take the exact words that she said, which are she said, "You will find wise men," speaking to Shalom, of course, "you will find wise men in any religion and good men in every nation. Those who truly seek wisdom are those who will acknowledge the virtue in their adversaries and who will learn from those who dispute them of error." Wow, this woman is intelligent and unwise, and I never gave her credit for that. But now I will because I'm starting to see that this she's not a bad person at all. She's not very expressive with her emotions. She doesn't like to show herself being vulnerable to around others. But in this part of the story, she did. And now I'm starting to understand her character. And thus I'm starting to like her. I'm starting to see who she is. And she's actually a very fun and a good character. So yeah, I had a change of heart towards Jasna during this chapter, and I also like the back and forward between her and Capsule. She's like this possessive, jealous teacher that does not like her favorite ward or her favorite student to be influenced by someone who has like how can I say this, by someone who has like the opposite way of thinking and way of life than her. But she's not like mean in like in a harmful way towards Capsule. It's like she's like telling him to keep some distance between you and Shannon. Let her focus on herself and her studies. Don't distract her, basically. So, like, the back and forth there in this chapter between her and Capsule was like a siblings type of relationship, which was funny to read. But yes, going moving on to the end, what happened at the end? That was actually insane. First, I would like to say, why did he eat from the jam, even though when he was told it smelled weird when he smelled it and even tasted the jam and he felt the texture and the taste was not normal and he still shoved it down his throat. Why did he why did he do that? It didn't make any sense. A few seconds later, he dropped to the ground. Apparently, he was poisoned, and Shalyn followed as well, and she dropped to the ground as well. She fainted. She was poisoned as well, apparently. But Shalyn did not eat from the jam. So how come she was poisoned as well? Was it the bread? But the three of them ate from the bread, even Jasna, and nothing happened to her. So it doesn't make any sense. Was it really poisoning, or was it some sort of magic or something? Who knows? But yes, when Jasna told that she needed a garnet, and Shalyn started to open her safe pouch because she had one, and then she remembered, I can't, I have the soulcaster. She will find out. Then she hesitated, then Jasna told her she will have to cast her blood to purify it. And she told her it's going to be extremely dangerous. She's not very good with blood or flesh because it wasn't her set of skills. She wasn't very knowledgeable in that area, but she was still going to do it to attempt to save Shannon's life, which was brave and crazy. She was willing to risk it. She would rather risk a very dangerous uh, attempt than to let Shannon go out like that. It just shows how much she actually cares about Shannon. And then she said, "You cannot." When Shannon was fainting, she was trying to say, "You cannot cast. You don't have the soul caster." And then she untied her safe pouch, and the soul caster slipped away from the safe pouch. Just not gasped. So, and at that moment as well, something happened to Shannon, like a warmth feeling burned through her skin or something. Um, and I believe that, at least for me, I believe that the soul caster. I mean, she was screaming in pain. She was arching her back. Her muscles were what was it? Her muscles were spasming and everything. I believe the soulcaster was healing her. It was healing her. It was either um, merging itself with Shannon's body or fusing itself with Shannon's body, or it was healing her, and that's what caused her pain. Either way, it reacted to Shannon in a way that just now I believe she never seen before. She has never seen before. So it's very interesting because there are many possibilities to why it happened. After this, I don't. I don't think Jasna will execute Shannon. No way. I think she will either imprison her or banish her or end her training as her ward and telling her to get out of her sight. She doesn't want to see her, speak to her anymore because she would feel betrayed, of course. She would feel betrayed, disappointed, but I don't see her executing her as Shalin was already thinking. If Jasna finds out that she stole her swordcaster, she will hunt her down and end her, end her existence. I don't think she will do that. I think she will imprison her or banish her. Maybe not even imprison her or banish her. Maybe she will be curious about what happened, like how the Soulcaster reacted to Shannon, and she wants to know more. Because Jasna is a very smart and a wise individual. I don't think she will let something like seeing that her ward took her Soulcast or something like this prevent her from wanting to know why did the Soulcaster react in such a way to Shannon. I think she will prioritize her thirst of knowledge to her emotions. We know that we don't know her as an emotional person. I think that will be the case. I think Shannon is going to be like very worried about what we Jasna do to her, and Jasna will be uh, she will completely overlook what Shannon did, and she will go straight away to talk about how did the how maybe she will tease her, maybe she will tell her it wasn't right what you have done, you betrayed me, but she will move on quickly and she will focus on how the Soulcaster reacted to Shannon. Maybe she will I think she will do that. But yes, super excited to what's going to happen next with Shannon. Her story is picking up fast and it's getting really good and interesting. Amazing storyline so far with each character. Every character is having beautiful writing and story progressing as well. It doesn't get boring at all. So yeah, thank you for watching and hopefully you will share your thoughts with me in the comments and Perhaps you had the same questions while reading, maybe even the same change of heart towards Jasna's character. And I catch you on the next video, I guess. Take care for now.